Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase episode 80 with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. Well, this week, technical difficulties last week. I'll talk more about that at the end, but for now, let's just enjoy 10 awesome replays. This is Nothing to See Here by Dat Skip, obviously a very good replay to open with. Sort of in keeping with Dat Skip's usual level of relative awesomeness and a lot of momentum, which I really, really like. A great replay to open with. I was torn between opening with this one and the next one and ending on this one. It was a whole choice. I hope I made the right one, but got quite a lot of awesome replays this week and a lot of parkour replays. So brace for that. There are actually a lot more parkour replays than normal this week. But hey, they're awesome, so you know. But yeah, anyway, this replay, the one that's actually playing in front of me right now, is great. My personal highlight, if I had one, and I do, is the walking. The sort of like spy crab walk that's going on there. Man, he actually turns every step into a kick as well, which is kind of interesting. Kind of unique. We haven't really seen a lot of that before. It's great. I love how he kind of just like cans towards Jeff to get some more kicks in. It's pretty awesome. I really like it. And then we have it's a casual pose. Yeah, it's not a hero pose. It's a casual pose, but still pretty cool and a great replay to open with. I kind of just want to see one little thing. I'm trying to work out when the decap is. He just breaks his neck. Jeff just kind of trips over and snaps his neck. Oh, okay. I was hoping that would be a little bit more exciting than it was, but I suppose at least he's dead, I guess. I figured that'd be a kick, but no, he's just and dead. There's no style. Jeff just fell over. Aside from all the other style in the replay, obviously. All right, anyway, let's move along to our second replay for today, which is Newest SP by Scantaint. He's scanning a taint for details, I guess. This is a one-shot. Rather interesting decap that I have a feeling will look very, very cool from Jeff Cam. Always like to throw these one-shots in at least once a week if I can, if I try my best to. Because, yeah, they're great. It's one of the sort of purest forms of replay making, I guess. Wow, I've never sounded like more of a pretentious cunt. Okay, it's one of the, simpler. Not purest. We'll stay away from using that word in any other show ever. It's a simple form of replay making, and I really, really do like it. At one-shots, they have this little, glow about. No, I still sound pretentious. I'm just going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to say that it's a cool replay. It's a one-shot, and let's look at it from Jeff Cam. Wow. Apparently, I'm all hipster this week. This actually looks really cool from Jeff Cam. You have a nice view of the, really nice view of the impact, actually. If you look at the top right of the screen there, you can really see, bang. Yeah, you get a great view of the impact. Let's watch it once, twice more. Like, it's not a particularly fluid move. It's just a pretty nice decap. Pretty nice one shot. Pretty cool. And people were complaining about that last week, so let's just get rid of that. Okay. Pretty cool one shot, and not really a lot I can add to it. So let's move along to our third replay for today, which is CDic Carnage by CDic Power. I've been working on saying the word acidic because I keep saying acidic for some reason, and it's not. It's acidic, not ac. It's a C, not a K. Anyway, this guy had a skin, and then when I updated it, it changed to nothing, so I'm not sure if that's a bug. I'm running the 4.8 non-Steam version right now, so maybe there's a bug in that. Hard to say. Anyway, enough about the details of making this show. On to the actual replay. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that before. The sort of head flick up. And I know that was accidentally at the camera, but it actually looks, that actually looks cool. I accidentally had the exact angle there. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, the actual replay is another sort of one-shot. Maybe, well, that looks, I'm sort of seeing that one too. I didn't actually pick the replays this week. No, okay, it's not foot mod. I really did think that was foot mod then, and I to be honest, I don't think I've ever discovered a foot mod replay on this show. I think I've thought there were, by the way, spoilers for the replays later on in the show. Okay, so yeah, that's not foot mod. I thought that would be foot mod, but it's actually, no, that's not. That's a genuine kick there. Really does, I'll admit, it really does look like foot mod, but he touches Jeff's legs there and his hand, and there's no dismembers. That's, wow, I have surprised myself there. Wow. That's totally not foot mod. I was getting ready to slap someone, but that's not. No, that's actually really, really cool. I would have never thought that would have got us. Like, it really does look like foot mod. Okay, well, color me impressed. That is actually really, really cool. Great replay, obviously, and really nice one shot, nonetheless, ignoring my stupid assumption of foot mod. But yeah, I'm legitimately impressed by that. I really thought that would end up being foot mod. All right, anyway, let's move along to our fourth replay for today, which is CQK Show Off by CQK X Death. Nailed it. New submitted to the show as far as I know. Don't think he's been on before, which is cool. Always nice to see. In fact, we have a lot of those in the coming weeks, considering the sort of Steam integration has brought in a lot of new viewers. Yeah, this is a bit of a faffy replay right there, but a very interesting decap, sort of jump style, shreds Jeff's crotch a little bit there. Yeah, you know, there's a little bit of faffing at the start. For the record, I'm saying faffing, F-A-F-F, not fap. I feel like I should make that clear once a week because a couple of people were getting confused about that. I guess it's not a very global term, faff. Maybe not F-A-F-F, not F-A-P. No one's fapping. There's no fapping on the show. Just faff. A lot of dancing, a lot of flips, a lot of unnecessary faffing about. Google it. It's a phrase. Yeah. So, and then oh, what have I done? Wait. Fucking Toribash crashed. Alright, sorry about that. We're just gonna move on. Apparently that replay was causing some trouble for some reason. It was crashing every time I was trying to open it. So, oh yeah, and might as well do this twice in one show, eh? Okay, so yeah, okay, this is Sid Triple Punch. This is our 5th replay. I'm keeping track. I'm absolutely keeping track this week after the tired mess that was last week. So yes, this is Triple Punch. We're also gonna cancel out the shade, and not that there's really much difference between this and the shader I was using. Yeah, we're just gonna play in vanilla because I'm a little bit worried that the crashing might be happening, and yeah,Ll get to the technical difficulties later. This is Sid Triple Punch, and it's the thing I really like is this, the sort of finishing off punches that happen to Jeff. But I guess the run is pretty cool. The run is rather fluid. Kind of dives at Jeff fist first. It's certainly not very fluid, but the run is pretty cool. The finishing like downward punches at the end are pretty awesome. Quite kind of like cinematic, I guess. I might as well go fully pretentious in this particular episode of Toribash Replay Showcase. It's cool. It is a very, very cool replay. I mean, I'm assuming, judging by the name, that the highlight is indeed the triple punch on the floor, and that way of just knocking Jeff over was just a way of knocking Jeff over. But yeah, the triple punch is clearly the highlight. Does a little bit of pointless flips there that don't seem to actually get into any dismembers. Hang on. Let's actually take a look at that. I'm unsure if the flips were necessary. I'm going to have to slow this down and actually take a look. All right, let's go to 30 and actually see what happens. Okay, we're going to follow his legs here. Wait, oh, is there any dismember? Is there a single dismember in the... Oh, no, that didn't... No. Oh, wait, is that... No, I think... No. Oh, wait, no, that was already off. I'm pretty sure that bit was already off. Okay, so yeah, we just have some random flips that lead into a hero pose. For those wondering, if you'd like to learn how to do slow-mo in Toribash or any other kind of key commands that we do in this show, like swapping the camera or pausing the replay or restarting the replay, I recently did an episode of my show Toribash Tips where I sort of recapped all the basic stuff that you guys may not be familiar with if you're new to the channel or new to the game. It was uploaded like a couple of days ago. It should still be on the channel, but if this is like a year down the line and you really want to search for it, type Toribash Tips episode 49 into YouTube and you'll find it. It's about a 10 to 15 minute recap of all this stuff and how to do it like slow-mo and toggling the camera. So it'll be really helpful. It'll be really helpful to you. It shall be really helpful to you is the phrase I was trying to say there. Anyway, let's move along to Vichi. It's Italian. I don't know that next word though. Buying Bishop 214. And that's probably not Italian either. It just sounds Italian. Vichi is a thing, isn't it? Is that a guy? Is Vichi a guy? I'm pretty sure Vichi is a guy. Okay, anyway, yeah, replays, Toribash, English. Okay, we have an awesome opening skeet there. Crest, I didn't see that the first time. That was really cool. And then a little bit of... I'm not going to call it faff because it seems to be just desperately trying to get back towards Jeff. So I think we're going to allow it. We'll allow it. Yeah, that is a fantastic skeet. That looks great. I'm trying to work out how he did that. I guess a combination of like extending and contracting the elbows and wrists there would get that kind of speed. Let's take a look at some Jeff Cam. I have a feeling the throw is going to look pretty special here. And whoosh. Oh, you can actually see it sticking off his neck as well. That's gross. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. And then, like, I'm not going to call it faff because it does seem relatively necessary to get back over near Jeff. Kind of shreds what's left of his body. And then hero pose. One of the first of the week, which is awesome. Love seeing some hero poses cropping back up. It's cool. And a little bit unique. Like, that skeet is kind of special. We've not really seen a skeet that powerful before as far as I know. Anyway, let's move along because I've completely forgotten count of replays. So hopefully we're getting into the... Nope, not even. Get Back Here by Joe Rock 18. Not even getting into the parkour replays. I felt like I should introduce that before I start rambling. This is one of the less fluid replays of this particular show. But I like it mainly because I think that might be a tweak of a Toribash tips move, actually. I'm not sure. I've done fucking 49 episodes of Toribash tips. I'm likely to forget moves I've done on the show. But that looks very familiar. It looks like a tweaked version of some kind of crotch punch that I did. I'm sure you guys know it better than I do. Comment it in the comments and I'll figure it out. But yeah, this is like a real dick. This is a real dick punch. He punches the dick so hard his hand comes off. That's like the dick punch to end all dick punch. And we will verify just very slow. It hasn't played out. Little sort of tip mid replay showcase. You have to wait until the replay ends to do slow-mo. I'm not sure if I actually even said that in the Toribash tips episode. Anyway, okay, let's try and verify if this is indeed a dick. It's not a dick kick either. It's a dick punch. Yeah, that probably would have nipped the top. That would have definitely taken the wind out of him, if nothing else. Yeah, he's on the floor crying for at least 5 minutes from that, even if it was a little bit high. I think then we just have some attempts to sort of faff about, but they don't really materialize, and then he just kind of dives on the floor. I do like they just give up. He tries to go into like a hero pose or tries to go into something like stylish, like a flip or something, then just gives up and lies down. He's all tuck it out. He's tired. Yeah, and I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna lie here. It's fine. It's awesome. But aside from that, the replay's pretty cool. I like the dick punch. I like the armpit kick to get Jeff's arm off there. That seems wholly unnecessary, but whatever. We'll allow it. All right, one more time, and then we'll move along to what I think is the trio of parkour replays we have in this particular episode. Okay, so moving along, this is... Check me out, I was right and all. LOL Lemons 2 by Ross Barker. This is obviously a parkour replay. Now, Mr. Ross Barker here could use my Toribash tips episode to learn how to remove Jeff from this replay, and then the camera would focus on him. If you'd like to know how to remove Jeff from replays, go watch Toribash tips. Yes, this is the Toribash tips plug. I feel like there are a lot of new players of Toribash watching this series now, and Toribash tips is a great way to learn how to play the game. So yeah, go check that out. Anyway, parkour, yeah. Don't know what this map... Oh, fuck, he's gone. Don't know what this map is, but it's seems pretty cool. I'd like to take a look at it if somebody could post the name in the comments. We'll let the timer go down because I may want to do slow-mo on bits like this. I'm just going to faff about with the camera because I know how much you guys love it when I get like twitchy hands with the camera. Maybe I'll explain that in a Toribash tips episode. Yeah, so this is pretty cool parkour. We'll try and just wait until he's further enough away that the camera... There we go. Okay. Is this working? No, I guess we have to just fucking manually follow him. Okay, so yeah, this is a great landing there. Really sort of nipped that by an inch. A lot of running, a lot of derpy Toribash running, because Toribash is famous for its derpy running, and we'll just... Oh, wait, I thought I'd be able to... There we go. Okay, and here he comes. I thought that would be solid. I thought that was going to be a great pan, but it really wasn't. The thing with parkour replays I often find, I've said this before on the show, is that you can watch them as many times through. There's really not a lot I can say because I know nothing about parkour. Oh, didn't mute my phone and my phone's too far away to mute. Hopefully that is the only time that's going to beep, but we all know that's really unlikely. Yeah, not a lot I can really add to parkour replays. They're just really, really cool to watch. You know, I'll try to get some different camera angles and hopefully see some stuff. Great landing, no dismembers. I think Jeff's on his face at the spawn. Great, really, really great. I think the other parkour replays are a little bit shorter than this one as well, so we won't spend too much time. Let's get one alternate camera angle, and then I think we'll move along. I said in an episode of Toribash Tips a couple of weeks ago that I really wanted to see some more parkour replays, and you guys kind of came through on that in a really big way. There are a lot of parkour replays, and most of them were really, really awesome. So yeah, you can expect to see quite a few parkour replays in the coming weeks of the show. Except next week, I think. I have a feeling there isn't one next week, but whatever. Moving along to our penultimate replay of today. This is Whoa Perker by Cheeseburger. Like I said, this one's, as you can see, is a little bit shorter. This is a relatively simple, straightforward course, as opposed to like a cityscape, I guess. It's not super short, and you get some good tricks. I actually didn't watch the replay there because I wanted to see how long the course was. The thing I really do like about parkour replays is I don't complain about faff. It's more just an observation, but I usually mention and critique the faff. I think that might be the same thing as complaining, but whatever. Yeah, I usually mention the faff. In parkour, it's okay. It's all faff. Everything's okay in parkour. You can do faff as much as you like. It's all part of it, which is why I like it so much. You can get away with so much more faff. That's a great swing through there. Looks really fluid. This is a great, real great fluid parkour. Like a lot of parkour is great, and a lot of it is not. And quite a lot of the time, it's really... I was trying to think how to word that. Quite a lot of it is not fluid. Whereas this feels relatively fluid. I've still yet to see on an actual course some fully fluid parkour that looks super realistic. The closest we came was Jisei's attempt at my replay challenge a couple of weeks ago, the mountainside one, which just looked fantastic. This obviously looks great, and I can't judge any non-fluid parkour replays because I am just so bad at parkour that all of this shit impresses me. Would really like to see some super fluid parkour replays, though. So if you have any or know somebody who does, make sure they send them in. That would be cool, and I can get to them in about 8 years when I get to the end of the inbox where those replays will turn up. Anyway, moving along to what I think is our last replay for today. This isn't, because it won't... Oh, there we go. I went twice. We're going to watch stat skips again for the last replay. No, this is... not. There we go. This is Warrior Sucks Man on Fire Films by Warrior. I'm not sure whether that's insulting us or whatever. Yeah. So this, speak of the devil, is that mountainside parkour. And even though this was submitted late for Replay Challenge, I mean, it was submitted to Replay Showcase, the email address, so that's why it showed up. This was kind of just awesome enough that I had to put it in. Despite the fact that it was for a challenge, it was, again, submitted to Showcase, which is totally fine. If you have a replay for a challenge that we've already done, you can send it to Showcase, that's fine, but it's no guarantee I'll pick it. This, however, is awesome. This is on par, as far as I'm concerned, with the Jisei one. Obviously, it's not as quick, but just look at the thing. What be occurring in front of you? Just look at it. And then I think, if I remember correctly, yeah. There's the end. That's how he ends that fucking replay. And hi, Warrior. This is awesome. This is a really, really, really great. Let's try and just get like a full view of this here, and we'll... Awesome. Really great parkour. I mean, I really do like this mountainside map. It's, people seem to have a lot of fun with it. I guess because there's a clear objective, you know, get to the top, or I guess in terms of one of the replay challenges, get down from the top. I mean, just what people have done on this is fucking spectacular, and this is just awesome. All right, so we'll let this one play through a couple of times. I'll try to keep this camera angle because I feel like this might actually be the best one for it. So yes, last week we had some technical difficulties that sort of halted production for a little while. I posted a video saying those were completely solved. That was true at the time. It's currently not exactly true. But I want to stress, I did tell Cam to stress it, but he didn't. This is not a lo-fi situation. This isn't going to be like months upon months like it was last time. The main problem, which resulted in a lo-fi month, was that none of our stuff was insured, so we had to pay for all new parts and stuff out of back pocket, essentially. That's not the case this time. We've learned from our previous mistakes. Everything's insured. Everything's fine. We've just got a couple of faulty parts in certain computers that we use to make the videos that we need to replace. So it's all a matter of send a part, receive a part, replace the part, test the part, then see if anything else is broken. I did talk about it in the We Love Thursdays video. Again, it was uploaded to the channel. If you'd like to know details about what broke and why it broke, that video is where I talk about it. Don't panic. Things are relatively okay. There may be 1 or 2 late videos for the next week or so while we, because we're effectively taking apart our computers and putting in new parts and stuff. But everything should be okay. If there are any drops, however, please forgive us. If there are any missed videos, I will try and almost certainly upload those videos later in the week. So if there isn't a video that comes out and it's set day, check back later in the week, or I'm sure to put it out when I get the chance. And once again, thank you very much for being so awesomely patient with us. Once we're back at 100%, we'll do a lovely long Toribash live stream, or whatever game you guys want us to play live stream to sort of mull over the slow week or so. But again, I really want to stress this is not a lo-fi situation because everything's covered. It's just a matter of fixing everything. And if you'd like to know what needs to be fixing and why, go watch that We Love Thursdays video. We Love Thursdays video I made. I talk about it for 5 minutes explaining the situation. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. If you have enjoyed, please subscribe, and I shall see you hopefully next week. It might be like Tuesday next week instead. Same Jack time, same Jack channel. Bye, guys.